One of the top trades today is soybean swing, capturing this move, holding the position over the weekend, narrow range in front of resistance. We talked about this on Friday, how markets can bump up against resistance and then gap up. There was a gap up on Sunday night, a gap up on Monday morning, exiting at the first profitable open. 1 minute into the session, nice equity curve, testing well back to 2007. Soybeans began trading electronically right around this time, August of 2006, during the day session. I want to show you the report back to 1984 though, because this strategy works on pit data before that time. So I'm going to show you that. Here is the 15-minute chart of this strategy. Now, the original chart that we showed you was 1 minute with a custom session, and it looked at data 2 15-minute. So this essentially is a 15-minute strategy. It has data 1 minute, and data 2 15 minutes. So if you go format symbol, you see data 1 and data 2, and then on this chart we could rewrite it to the same thing, but we just have it originally on 15-minute charts. We wanted to incrementally test it to make sure it back tests more accurately on the 1 minute bars, and so we did that. And here it is on 15-minute chart, almost $80 average trade profit, fairly low drawdown, and you know, it's good to have a strategy that you know tests well back to the 80s. 36 years ago is when this data starts. So here it is. And one of the things I want to say about this is that it is based on the custom session. So this does not trade at night, and it doesn't manage the strategy at night because it trades like the old pit session. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to adjust this. I want to adjust this strategy so that it will trade, it will manage the stop losses at night. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this so that data 1 is the 24-hour symbol. Soybeans doesn't trade 24 hours a day. It has more stop and start sessions that have changed over the years. But soybeans data 1 will be the non-custom session, the full data version, and data 2 will be data 1 will be 1 minute with grains new custom session. Data 3 will be 15-minute. And then we'll rewrite this strategy, and it'll have a stop loss at night. So here is the strategy, and what I did was, like I said, the data is data 1, 1 minute, no custom session. Data 2, 1 minute, grains new custom session. Data 3, 15-minute, grains new custom session. And let's take a look at the report. The report is very similar, slightly better. Just a tad better than the original report. I want to pull the other. Here they are side by side. I was able to pull them in side by side, and you can see how that improves this a little bit. 2254 versus 2266. I'll go over the details. So 2254, 2266. Total net profit 59,175 over 60,000. There's 419 trades. And 400. The number of trades stayed the same. I had to erase it just to see it because I wrote over 419 trades. There's a difference of one winner. The average trade profit is about $2 higher. The largest winning trade is 34.3750. So not putting in a profit target at night gives you the opportunity to capture big moves. The largest losing trade was 1,062.50. Now it's 1,100. And so soybeans does close. This holds positions over the weekend, so you do have overnight risk. Even though you're managing this at night now, while the market does trade, you still have gaps over the weekend and at night. For example, during the day, each day this closes at 1:20 p.m. Central Standard Time does not reopen until 7. So the grains complex is closed much longer than other markets. And then for about 45 minutes before it opens each day, it closes. So at 7:45. This thing stops trading. You see 7:45 is this timestamp, and then 8:30 is this time. 8:31 is this timestamp. So it closes 45 minutes before the day session begins. There's a long history of this, but I want to send this out to you. And the one difference that this strategy has is that it has a stop loss at night that is $1,000. Right now, it does not have a stop loss at night, so it could lose more than that. It could lose more than the $400 stop loss in this strategy. But at night it has a stop loss of 1,000, while during the day it has a stop loss of 400. So this is the update. This is the improved version for soybean swings. And I made some notes I want to share with you. So soybeans went from pit traded to electronic traded on the day session on 8/1/2006. Soybeans begins trading at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That has varied over the years, and back in the 80s there was no electronic session at night, and that was how our original strategy was developed. And while we had a custom session, we treated it like a market that only trades during the day. And soybeans pauses trading at 7:45 a.m. before the day session starts at 8:30. This has varied over the years as well. And soybeans starts the day session at 8:30 on April the 8th, 2013. Prior to April the 8th, 2013, soybeans started the day session at 9:30 a.m. And then soybeans closes at 13:20 p.m. since 5/21. 2012, and prior to 5/21/2012, it closed at 13:15. So soybeans has changed a lot over the years. It also has holiday sessions that are different. It might close an hour early on the day before holiday, and you have to be aware of that because soybeans is a little different, a little more sporadic with their sessions, and a little bit harder to track down than, say, the indexes or financial futures. So that's the update that we have that I want to share with you, and the improvement that we have, so you know that when the market is open and you're trading soybean swing, you do have that stop loss in overnight that will not protect you from a big gap against you. You will still risk that big gap against you, but while it's open, you won't just sit there unmanaged with this new setup.